I actually really like that card. This fight should be fine for us for the most part. We're not going to use this turn. It's going to be too clunky. Bouncing Flask is super strong. So all we need to do is 2 defends. We don't need 3 defends. I think that's what we're going to stick with. Okay. So we're definitely bouncing Flasking. Neutralize. So he's only going to do 6 damage. We could have discarded another defend, actually. Okay. That was a good first turn. Okay, draw. So we can burst to use Adrenaline twice, which is actually super good. Escape plan. Now the reason that gave us 2 cards instead of 1 is because remember we upgraded burst and makes it do 2 skills that work twice in a row, so it's very strong. I think now we apply this to him. We use footwork. That way that starts just kind of giving us way more defense. We're going to blur to have block for next turn. Going to defend, survivor, and get rid of the 2 damage that we would have taken otherwise. It's going to do 18 damage to us that we have for next turn to work with. This is a lot easier to work with whenever we're facing a 21 damage attack, whenever we start with 18 blocks. So we're just gonna kind of... So we're gonna definitely defend. We really don't want to take any damage. And because we can just play everything this turn since we have enough energy. It's 12 damage. I really want to draw first though. Blur is quite good. So bouncing Flask is going to give him 12 poison, which is 25. Can we... We can't kill him though. Or can we? So that's going to do 20 damage. Yeah, no, we can kill him. We can kill him. This is okay. If we for some reason take a lot of damage, then whenever we rest, we'll heal an additional 15 on top of what we would have healed otherwise, so that's quite good. None of these really work that well with this deck, so we're just going to skip these. This one doesn't really work that well. Like, it's okay, but we're not a Shiv build. So really, we would just be getting it for the 6 block. This one is... I just don't really like it that well. Like, if you can't use it, then it's a wasted draw, whenever you could have gotten a better draw for your deck. Finisher is okay, but we don't really have that many attacks. Like we have an okay amount, but not enough to really substantiate it. This one again, so we might get fucked over again by this guy. But if he gives us a curse, we're gonna negate it. So we're hoping that he doesn't get the damage one. Okay, cool. That's actually this is the best option because we get a relic for free. Okay, that was very good. So it upgraded 2 random skills, and it upgraded our survivor, which gives us 3 block. It gave 8 originally, and now it gives 11, and it upgraded our adrenaline for free. So that was really lucky. It's very lucky. All right. So they're not attacking us. So footwork is still pretty good to keep. Noxious Flames we're gonna keep. It's all relatively good. Kind of don't want to get rid of any of it, but we only have so much mana to work with. We're not gonna have poison on anyone, so Bane's kind of useless. This is good to proc one of the artifact spells. Welcome back, Bane.
Surprise, bitch. bet you thought you'd seen the last of me.
So we're gonna definitely do that. Definitely gonna do that. And we're actually not gonna use burst here after all. That's unfortunate that we're discarding that. So we use neutralize on him because we reduce his damage. If we use it on him, it would not weaken him, it would just proc an artifact. So we would not actually lower his damage. We don't really... If we use Corpse Explosion, we do automatically kill him, so that's actually quite good. Because it means we won't take any damage. Well, we're actually going to take 2 damage because this is going to lower our defense by 2 and have 9. He'll do 2 damage to us, but we can't really do anything about it. Okay, so we're going to use this to proc the last artifact. And then we are going to defend, and Survivor. Perfect. Remember, always drop first. Gonna weaken him. And then we're gonna set up 2 defends. That way we can just go in on him. Unfortunately, we don't really have much we can do here other than just block, block, block. I wish that 53 defense would stay till next turn, but unfortunately it will not. Okay, Bouncing Flask is perfect draw. And he's dead. 65 block doesn't mean anything against poison. This works perfect with our deck, so we're gonna pick it. Alright, so what do we want to upgrade here? I think against the boss that we're gonna face, I think Neutralize is the best card. He does a lot of damage. He's called the Champion, I believe. He does a lot of damage potentially. So what we want to do is have a lot more consistency in keeping his damage lower, because remember we have the Paper Crane, which makes it so that whenever we apply weak, his damage is halved instead of only reduced by 25%. So this is just against that boss, it's the best card to upgrade. Okay, this is fantastic against him. Get rid of decay. He's not attacking, so again, go in on him. Blur is okay if we wanted to set up for 2, but I really want to start poison stacking on him, so we're just going to try and get as many things as we can. So now he has 4 turns of being 50% less damage. It's very good. Alright, that was not a bad turn. I wish that we could have started some poison on him, but most we could have done was Noxious Fumes there. Let's see if we can maybe get Burst here. Okay, it's unfortunate. Bouncing Flask. We have 6. We don't... Remember, this is the boss, so we will get all of our HP back once we beat him. But he gets stronger as the fight goes on, so we really want to take as little damage as possible at the beginning. Now remember, as I said earlier, this guy, I believe once he hits his halfway point, he does remove all of his debuffs, so all of this will go away. So we don't really want to go too ham in terms of wasting that. We really just want to focus on just doing damage in and of itself to get him to that point ASAP. Wow, this is unfortunate. So he made us take more damage and deal less damage, just like we've done to him. So I believe this is where I think this is where he is going to upgrade his attack and get a shield. that, or he's gonna remove his debuffs. I don't remember which it is going to be. See how all this poison starts stacking up? It goes out of control. But again, he might remove it here. Okay, he did not remove it. That's actually very good for us. Okay, he'll remove it here. See, he removed all the debuffs. That's a lot of damage. So we really want as many defense cards as we can here. Weakened is perfect. It's what we wanted. We're gonna take damage, but remember, it's okay. I think we have this in the bag for the most part. We're gonna burst, deadly poison him. That way we have some block to work with. Doesn't matter if you have metallicized, bro. Our poison goes through it. $33. Okay. And he's dead. Alright, pretty good. None of these really work that well. If you upgrade Alchemize, I believe it costs 0 mana, but it doesn't really work in the confines of our deck. So we're just gonna not take any of those. This is actually quite good. Because if we did obtain a curse, we have a Momori, which makes it so that we negate them. So it's actually a very, very good one. And it gives us an extra energy every single turn. Not just like at the start of combat, but like every single turn. So it's actually, that's actually great synergy.